Hey everybody, it's Matt with the DPI podcast. How you doing tonight? It is August the 2nd, 2022, and you are tuned into the DPI podcast. Disney Planning Insights if you haven't been here before. If you haven't, thanks for joining us. Definitely hit that follow or subscribe button depending on what platform you're on. We are on right now Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. So definitely want to hit those follows and likes and subscribes. If you can do that for us, it'd be awesome. Apparently somebody wants to give me a call while we're on the show from, I don't know, 262. Hey Heidel, Brian, thank you. That worked. Awesome. Testing out the new Twitch alerts up there in the corner. We've got a follower goal. We're going to try and get to 10 followers over on Twitch by the end of August. So if you are watching on Twitch and you haven't followed, definitely give us a follow. We go live every Tuesday and we talk Disney most of the time. A lot of times we'll branch out into other stuff, but for the most part, Disney, talk Disney travel, talk news, talk things we like, things we don't like, all kinds of fun stuff. Few thank yous before we get into our YouTube videos of the week. Let's thank Dillo's Diz for subscribing to the channel this week. Thank you very much. Subscribed over on YouTube. Has been a big Twitter person. As long as I've been on Diz Twitter, I've seen Dillo and his thoughts over on Twitter. Also, Mama Real and Tiempo Real VR has subscribed as well. Thank you very much. Hopefully, if you're looking to do something at Disney, you're getting something out of the show. Also, over on Twitter, thank you to Lift Guy, On Pause, Dinosaur Hunter for the shares, likes of tonight's stream. Getting it out to your following as well. No Peter tonight. We knew it was going to be a game time decision. I was hoping to have Peter with Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel on. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Not a big deal. He's going to be with girls golf starting up and with school starting up in the Indianapolis area. He's going to be hit and miss for the next probably month and a half, 2 months or so through girls golf. We'll get him back for most Tuesdays in the winter, and then boys golf will kick off in the spring, and we'll miss him a little bit during the spring. But we will be taping a lot of new content over the next few months. We've got some ideas on some content to share. We've also got some ideas on changing up this show a little bit. And you're going to kind of see it kind of slowly transition over the next month. But we're really going to be trying to hit certain time frames and add some new segments in so that you guys can find some things that you like in the show and know that, hey, at 7:20 we're doing something. At 7:35 we're doing something. And you can tune in, same bat time, same bat channel every week, and hopefully we're doing that same thing around that time. But again, thank you for joining us on all of the channels. We'll run them down real quick on Facebook, either my name, Matt Heidel, or at DPI Podcast. If you're looking for the travel side, at PATM Disney Travel. On Twitter, at Disney Insights. YouTube, the Disney Planning Insights Podcast. Instagram at Princesses and the Mouse, and Twitch is at Matt_DPI. So yeah, having a good day. Let's do the YouTube top videos of the week. All right, so this week's top videos, coming in first place was For the First Time in Forever, a Frozen sing-along. Second place was Mickey and Minnie's Very Merry Memories. We got about 900 views this week on the channel, which is awesome. Also, be sure to check out our newest video, which is Avatar Flight of Passage. This is taken without glasses over the screen. So like I said last week, if you've got the passive 3D glasses, they may work depending on what brand they are. If you don't, it's a little blurry, but you still get the idea. I mean, watch it in 380 and it'll just look like it's a 380 screen. It's honestly not that terrible. And then again, thank you, Brian. Thank you for testing that out for me. Hey Heidel over on Twitch. He is a gamer, plays Diablo, has been really into kind of the retro Diablo that he's been hanging out and playing the last, couple months at least. And yeah, if you like a little conversation and watching somebody game, Twitch is the place for you. Check out Hey Heidel over on Twitch. Let's get into a little bit of the news. Lots of news, lots of little pieces of news today. I don't think there was anything really big this week. There were a couple of big announcements that pertain to D23, and we'll get to those in a little bit. But really the biggest thing that that I think got released last week was the new show that's going to be over at Tokyo Disney Sea, and it's called Sea of Dreams. Believe Sea of Dreams. So let's take a look at that real quick, and I'm just going to go to a full screen over there. So give me 1 second here, and I will get it set up, and we can go over there and watch that. Why can't I find it anywhere? Screen capture. There we go. We'll go with this one. Bang. how about you guys want to hear me? So Victoria and Albert's are open. Not a whole lot to talk about there, but it is what it is. Disney Cruise Line, Fall 2023 bookings are now open. We went on our first cruise in March. It was cool. It was different when you compare it to the parks. And it was something that we want to do again just to get the full experience. I don't know that we got the full experience when we went on our cruise, which kind of bothered me a little bit. I really was looking forward to the cruise and seeing what Disney could offer in a cruise. And we kind of got, I'd say, 3/4 of the cruise. So we didn't have any really major deck parties. So we didn't have the sail away party. We didn't have the pirate night party. They did have a dance party on the deck one of the nights. We didn't get the full pirate night experience, even though we did get the fireworks. We were wearing masks in a lot of places. We were at capacities in like the pools and that kind of stuff. So it was kind of frustrating from that aspect. But, you know, it's, like I said, I'd like to go on another one to get the full experience, to really say yay or nay. Right now, it's a yay. But it's one of those things that, like I said, I'd want to do again. Believe Sea of Dreams coming to Tokyo Disney Sea. Okay. So D23, they released the limited edition merchandise this week, which, okay, whatever. Don't much care about that. But they did announce 2 of the panels, and we knew that there was going to be a parks panel. There's always a parks panel. But they announced another panel, which is going to be the Marvel panel, which is awesome. I didn't know that they were going to do a Marvel panel. I didn't think they would do a Marvel panel with as much as they released at Comic-Con in San Diego. It's good to see that they are going to do a Marvel panel. Let's see, details, Epic Return, panels, events. So there's going to be a show floor. There's going to be multiple panels. So Marvel draw line, real-time step-by-step tutorial session on how to draw some of Marvel's most iconic heroes and villains, D23 presentation, surprise guests from Marvel Studios will join Lucasfilm and others on stage, Marvel Comics celebrating 60 years of the Amazing Spider-Man panel, signings with Marvel Editor-in-Chief C.B. Cebulski and Executive Editor Nick Lowe. So quite a few things going on with Marvel. Like I said, with as much as they announced at Comic-Con, I don't know that anything's going to be a super big surprise, but it's good to see that they're still doing a Marvel panel, because it is a big part of Disney now, whether we like it or not. So the other thing is the parks panel, and the parks panel is the big draw to D23 every couple of years. And this year it's going to be called The Wonderful World of Dreams, Disney Parks and Experiences. And there are going to be multiple presentations. Look inside of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. If you are keen to Skipper Canteen, the Jungle Cruise, it's kind of that. Peek behind the curtain at Walt Disney Imagineering, Illusions and Special Effects Development Lab, covering treasures from the Marty Sklar collection. Marty Sklar was a Disney legend and Imagineer. So that's cool. Dreaming, designing, and bringing to life the Disney Wish. So fresh off the launch of the newest ship, the Disney Wish, talk about their experiences bringing the ship to life. Walt Disney Imagineering, 70 years of making the impossible possible. Boundless Future, Disney Parks and Experiences and Products. September 11th, 10:30, Hall D23. that is going to be where most of the news at D23 is going to happen. Man, I just feel like I'm a hair out of focus. I think that's better. So just that, I think that's what going to be where most of the stuff happens. The World of Duffy and Friends revealed. Duffy is the bear. It's Donald's bear. I'm going to get really out of focus because I really don't like... That looks better. Where I'm at right now. Duffy and Friends, newest friend who has become a global phenomenon. Lena Bell. And then exclusive shopping, blah, 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 blah. Immersive retail experience products from shopdisney.com. So, yeah. So, September 11th, 10:30. We might go live. I think that's a Saturday. I think I might be at a wedding. I might not be able to go live. Never mind. So, yeah. So, that's kind of what's going on with D23. Really, really excited for D23. We should get an inside look at the Bayou Adventure featuring Tiana, the new Splash Mountain renovation. We should get, I would imagine we're going to get a targeted opening date for Tron, which I believe is going to be early spring of 2023. What else could we get? We'll get some information about Disney Paris, the Frozen section that they're adding over there, and then possible details of the other area that was going to be their Galaxy Edge and isn't their Galaxy's Edge right now, because it was kind of poo-pooed on by their president. So you'll get a lot of stuff. Probably an update on the Mickey Toontown area that's going into Disneyland, that kind of stuff. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Disney Plus. Disney Plus has two big series coming up. So first off, they got a movie that's dropping tomorrow. Lightyear will be available to standard Disney Plus subscribers starting tomorrow. We did not see it in the theater, which it doesn't seem like a lot of people saw it in the theater. And yeah, kind of is what it is. So it's going to be on Disney Plus tomorrow. I'm interested to hear kind of what the viewership is the first week for that on Disney Plus, since so many people did wait to see that on Disney Plus. But in the next couple of months, we have Andor, the Star Wars original series. That is going to start on September 21st, and that is going to be a 3-episode premiere, which is pretty cool. We also have Cars on the Road. It's going to be an original series that starts on September 8th. So, a couple of cool things there. And if you haven't seen Light and Magic, start watching that. That is an awesome, awesome look at the special effects team that was created for the original Star Wars series and has kind of blossomed into doing special effects on almost every major motion picture franchise that's out there right now. So really, really cool series. We are 2 episodes in. We'll probably watch the 3rd tonight, and it is absolutely fantastic. Peter Pan Meet and Greet returns to classic Fantasyland location in Magic Kingdom, so that is kind of over around the corner from the Winnie the Pooh ride. There's a little area back in there that you get to meet Peter Pan. It's a cool little meet and greet. Definitely worthwhile. If you've ever done the scavenger hunt, the upgraded scavenger hunt thing in Magic Kingdom, that is one of the stops. During the scavenger hunt, you get a special meet and greet with Peter Pan, and it's pretty cool. Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair performances shifted by 3 hours starting in August 12th. So they're starting to shift their times to get them closer to that crossover window. So with the Not So Scary Party, you can get into the park at 7 p.m. And right now the last shows are at 7 p.m. So to miss that crossover window, everything's shifting up 3 hours. So the first show is going to be at 10:10, second 11:25, 12:50, 2:05, and then 4 p.m. for the last show. So they can get the stage set up for the Halloween show. That's that night. So on most nights during Not So Scary. Well, it'll be on every night that Not So Scary is there. So yeah. It's going to do a small shift the 7th, 8th, and 11th, but it's not a huge deal. But August 12th through September 3rd, and probably through the end of Not So Scary, so October 31st, you'll see those times 10:10, 11:25, 12:50, 2:05, and 4 p.m. Good show. Definitely worth watching. Get in the hub early and get towards the front of the hub, because there is stuff that happens all across the castle stage. So really cool. Food guide for Not So Scary has been released. I don't know that it's a lot of different stuff. A lot of things that we know and love. So Anti-Gravity's Galactic Cookies are going to have the Not So Poison Apple Pie Milkshake, the Sweet Candy Corn Soft Serve Swirl Cone. Casey's Corner will have the Pain and Panic Hot Dog, Winifred's Elixir of Youth Black Tea Slushy. Cheshire Cafe is going to have the Binks Pastry Tail and Cold Witch's Brew Coffee. Cosmic Rays will have a new burger. Friar's Nook has the Hades Hot Dog, the Un Poco Loco Tots. Golden Outpost, the Spellbinding Fried Pie. Ice Cream Cart near the Haunted Mansion is going to have the Chilling Chamber Pop. I want to see what this... There it is. Sunshine Tree Terrace will have the Jack-O-Lantern Float, which is the citrus swirl with Fanta Orange, brown sugar, whipped cream, and graham cracker crumbs. Interesting. The popcorn bucket is going to be Mickey in a as a mummy, so that's cool. If you are into those things, so there will be a Glow Mickey Mummy Premium Popcorn Bucket, Donald Candy Corn Sipper, Halloween Candy Glow Cube, and Zero Popcorn Bucket. And the Zero Popcorn Bucket is going to be available in early October and only during the Not So Scary Halloween party. So there you go. Lots of stuff going on with Not So Scary. Glad that the full Not So Scary is back. We've talked about the difference between Not So Scary and Boo Bash. It's a big difference, a huge difference when you talk about the two parties. All right. Getting on to some really good news. I forgot about this, and I should have probably led with this. So yesterday, I guess it was yesterday, Disney welcomed the first group of cultural representatives back to the parks. Yes. The cultural representatives make Epcot. Absolutely make Epcot. And it's great to have them back. And, you know, they say they can't wait to welcome more back in the coming weeks. I'm just glad that they're coming back. You can only have so many of the multi-flag shirts hanging out around Epcot before you completely lose the experience of Epcot. Disneyland holiday return. So Disneyland announced a lot of its holiday offerings. So it's Christmas holiday offerings. And it's going to be running from November 11th through January 8th. And you'll get your It's a Small World lit up. You're going to get the Disney Viva Navidad street party. You're going to get a meet and greet with Maribel, Santa Claus, Luigi's Joy to the World, and Mater's Jingle Jamboree. Get the Christmas Parade back, a Christmas Fantasy. You'll get Believe in Holiday Magic Fireworks. So, yeah, lots of the favorites coming back to Disneyland for the holidays, which is good. I mean, it's really good to have all that stuff back for the holidays. I mean, it just is. When you don't have that stuff, it's just like, I mean, last year, Very Merry was good. It was good. They have the Christmas party at Disneyland, and it's good. But to have everything back, the parks at Christmas time are they're unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And if you haven't been, you definitely have to get out there for at least one Christmas, just so you can see the parks. Not only the decorations, but the music and the characters, and it's a little bit of everything, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right. Well, that's about it for tonight. If you guys have any more news, definitely throw it in the chat. Let me know before I get off of here. I'm going to go over all of the social media platforms again. So you're catching us on one of 4 platforms right now. You're either catching us over on Facebook on my personal channel. You're catching us on Twitter at Disney Insights, on YouTube, the Disney Planning Insights Podcast, or over on Twitch at Matt_DPI. If you're at any of those places and you haven't followed or subscribed, definitely do that. It helps out the channel, gets traction, helps us gain more viewers, more followers, and lets us help more people, which in the end, that's why we started the channel, was to help people not only plan and navigate the parks, but give them up-to-date information about what's going on at the parks so that they can make informed decisions before they go. Other places that we're at, we have the travel company, Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel. That's at PATM Disney Travel. Or you can look down here when the website comes up. It's the PATM Disney Travel.wixsite.com/planning. And you could go over to the website and fill out one of our vacation info request forms, which is pretty awesome. Kind of let us know when you want to go, where you want to go, and we get back to you and start the planning process. If you're into Instagram, we are kind of over at Princesses and the Mouse on Instagram. You can check out some cool shorts. You can check out some reels. You can check out some videos. You can check out some posts. Lots of photography, lots of videography over there if you want to check that out. It's pretty cool. Past that, thank you guys all for watching tonight, listening. If you listen to the replay on the podcast over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, just about everywhere. Anchor. Yeah, we're just about everywhere. So, thank you much. I'm going to go ahead and get into the close. No guests tonight, but don't be surprised if you see us midweek and we do some talking about something else. Still waiting for dining plans, and I'm sure Peter will jump on when those get released. Be sure to check us out on our social media channels over on Facebook at DPI Podcast. That is the business page. Over on Twitter at Disney Insights, Instagram Princesses and the Mouse, and Twitch Matt_DPI. Check us out all over the internet. Thank you guys all for watching, listening, everything that you do. Have a good week, and we will talk to you next week. Bye now.